Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tabitha Lady T. Welcome to the Lady T Express. This video, as you can tell from the titles, is kind of a why I stopped doing YouTube for so long, and a kind of a get to know me type of video as well. It's been a long time, so y'all kind of got to get to know me all over again, and a lot of things just, well, not a whole lot, but some things have changed, since the last video. The last video I did was about 4 years ago. Oh, before we get into this, y'all, I got to do an intro. I'm not used to recording on my video on my phone and editing and all that type of stuff on my phone, and I'm in between laptops right now. I still have one. I just don't like to use it too much because she's old, but she's up to date, but she's just old. I have so much crap on there, y'all, so she just runs extremely slow, gets on my nerves, and I get so mad sometimes I want to just throw her across the room because I'm like, ugh. So, until I feel like fooling with her, there probably won't be an intro to most of my videos until I get one. And until I, get a laptop, or until I feel like fooling with my old one to create one. So, most of the time my videos are just going to jump right into the video. As I was saying, the last video I did was about 4 years ago. Y'all don't have anything written down. I'm just off the top of the head. So if I'm all over the place and rambling, sorry. But the last video I did was 4 years ago. And I don't even remember what the video was about. But y'all know my channel back then was based on TTC journey. On my TTC journey trying to conceive. And I was in a relationship, and I was with that guy for 10 years. And it abruptly kind of came to an end. That relationship did. And so along with the relationship, everything else pretty much ended in my life. YouTube and everything was put on hold. I suffered through a period of chronic depression. I've always suffered from depression, but during that time, it kind of got worse. I was with this guy for 10 years, and it was a waste of my life. It was a waste, just a waste of my time. And I don't really want to get into all of that either, but, the relationship was, it ended very, very, very bad. And that's about as much as I'm going to say about that as well. It ended horribly. I mean, horrible. And that's all. I'm sorry. I apologize for the lighting. I don't know why it's so dark. When I set up right here, as you can see, I'm sitting in my car. When I sat up to it, the lighting was fine, and then I guess the sun or something, it moved, and here we are. But so I stopped, and I had to take a moment to get my life right. I had to take a pause for the cause to try to get myself in order and learn to love me and who I am and love myself by myself. I had to take a moment in time to focus on my business, as I've mentioned in the last video that I did, that I have 2 businesses. I have Little Divas Glitz and Glam Mobile Spa. Somebody's messaging me. I wanted to take a minute to Little Divas Glitz and Glam Mobile Spa. It's a business for little girls ranging from the ages between 3 and 16 years old, doing spa services, manicures, pedicures, facials, little light makeup, and I just make the girls feel real good about themselves, teaching them young at an early age about self-care. It's not teaching them how to be a diva and feel like they always have to have their nails and makeup done, but just sometimes it's nice to treat yourself and make yourself feel good about yourself. Self-care, pretty much. And then I also have a sweet business called Heavenly Divine Sweets, where I do strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries, candy apples, all those chocolate delicacies that you love. I do customized party favors for parties and events, and at some point I may do a video just showing a little video of showing a little bit of my work and some of the type of stuff that I do. So if any of you interested in have parties or have children that have parties coming up and you want, I know it's a shameless plug, y'all, I'm sorry. But if you have children, you know, that got birthdays coming up and you need some customized invitations, some customized party favors, treats, invitations, anything that you possibly can think of, I'm your girl. She can do it. So that's that. You know, the shameless plug. So I have that, and I had to take some time and focus on that business in and of itself to, you know, get it together and get my business up to where I need it to be. So to me, it's never where I want it to be, but it's better than where it was. So I had to take some time and get me together, which is why. For those of you who don't know, I am a PK kid. My mom and dad both are preachers. So you can imagine growing up in my household with both of my parents being in the ministry. So I had to also learn, I had to find myself outside of the church. Also because so many people, because of who my parents were, I was expected to live up to these certain expectations of being a preacher's daughter. Or being preacher's daughter. And I have three other siblings. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister, and they all are older than me. I'm the baby. Me and my sister is about 9.5 years apart. And my brother from my dad, you know, he's had a child before in the previous relationship before him and my mom. You know, he was a teenager. Him and my mom got together, so he's older than my sister. And I don't really exactly know how old he is because we don't interact that much. Not because anything is wrong, it's just, you know, he's older and have not been very much a part of the family. So when we see each other from time to time, it's always nothing but love and hugs and kisses. But, you know, we just don't talk that often. But yet, nonetheless, he's my brother. And then I have like I said, I have another brother from my mom and dad. And me and him are 6 years apart. So I'm the baby of the family. And, you know, I don't know correct me if I'm wrong, but it's something about being the baby of the family. It's that baby mentality where you feel like you're never heard. People just expect, because you're the baby, just to be seen and not to be heard. And so I find my way fighting through life a lot. And I find myself trying to get through life wanting, you want to hear me, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of grew into this kind of forceful person. And I find myself being that way with my husband sometimes too, because he's the oldest in his family, and then I'm the baby, so it's that mentality. And I had to learn to be submissive. And submissive doesn't always mean just to do what you're told and nothing else. You know, just whatever he say jump and you say ha ha. No, I had to learn to relinquish control to somebody else for the betterment of our relationship and for the betterment of you know, just for myself, my sake. And so I find myself always being kind of, you know, forceful with him, trying to get my point across. Even sometimes I know I'll be right. Sometimes, most of the time. Sometimes he has bad memory. But anyway, that's neither here or there. So I had to find myself to try to relinquish control a lot, because I want to control everything because I'm the baby. And growing up in my household, because I was the baby, I got blamed a lot for a lot of things that my sister and brother did, because she did it, who didn't do it? My mom and dad would come home, who did this and who did it? She did it, Tabitha did it. So, you know, that's that. But like I said, the reason, like, I had to take that pause to just kind of get myself together. And I know it shouldn't have took 4 years to get it together. I met my husband, I guess, a year after, and I had went on this 1 year hiatus, you know, of just, you know, kind of just being to myself, learning to love me all over again, learning to accept the things that I cannot change, and accept the things that I can. And me having children, or not, or me not being able to have children, that was something that I could not change. It was nothing that I could do about it, so I had to learn to accept it. And that's what I did. And I moved on from it. And because y'all know, it had got really, my desire for having a baby had got really, really bad. And to the point that I didn't really want to have any dealings with any babies at all. And I would kind of get upset. And then my little niece was born, my little Trinity, and she came into my life and she just changed my world. Okay, y'all? So all of that animosity that I had toward people, pregnant women and children, that kind of went out the window. And so, because I learned to accept it. And so now I can see complete strangers' babies in the store. I'm like, oh, look at the baby, she's so cute. So, you know you're over it and done with it, and you accept it when you can embrace those things that you could not have. So, like I said, this is a type of get to know me type of video as well. So, you kind of getting to know me and knowing why I stopped doing YouTube. All is in one. Let's see. I don't want to make this video very long either, because I don't want to bore you all. But, let's see. But yeah, like I said, I just had to kind of take that pause to get myself together. And then my year hiatus, my husband came into my life, and we just kind of been rocking and rolling ever since. It hadn't been all peaches and cream. I would be lying to you all. Somebody in the car next to me, y'all. But I would be lying to you all if I told you that being married is all peaches and cream. Y'all, it's work. It really is work. Marriage is work, and it's no days off. Point blank and period. No days off. And even though I'm a stay-at-home wife, it's hard. Marriage is work. I'm not gonna say it's hard, but it's work. And when you grew up with the mentality of being the baby and not having to share, and everything was mine, I had to also get out of that mind frame of mine, and learn to become one with my husband. And so we're still in that phase of trying to mesh and gel together now that we are living together, because we didn't live together or anything like that before we got married. We just had to, trying to figure this thing out, y'all, okay? So, that's that. And let's see what else. I told y'all my age in my last video. Like I said, I'm 39 years old. I have three other siblings. I have a gang of nieces and nephews also. That's all the children that I need. My husband has 2 children from a previous relationship. He actually have a set of twins, a boy and a girl, and they are 4 years old. They're 4, yeah. So he had just had a child in that year before, had children, but the year before I met him. And so that's that. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what else I need to tell y'all. I'm just trying to get in the swing of things as far as trying to get these videos put out. And I was thinking long and hard as of what type of video I wanted to do with it. I need to get some videos out there, because if I make it something, a consistent thing, then you will get better at doing it. Like I said, I can't say specifically how often I'm going to put out videos, but there's going to be something, I will probably I'm going to try to do something at least every week. And most of the time I probably will be in my car. I'm from Mississippi, if you don't know that. I'm from the Jacktown, y'all. Jackson, Mississippi, y'all. So it's it is what it is, and I'm trying to get away from here, y'all. I don't like it here, and I've been here all my life, and I'm trying to get away. It's time for a change of scenery. It's just really time for a whole new life, basically. But it is what it is, and it just seems like when people come here in Mississippi, it's like we get trapped and get stuck. And I used to ask my mom, when she was when I was younger, because her dad And his brothers and all of them, they from, you know, a little small town here in Mississippi called Yazoo City, Mississippi. And it's a little small town, and most of them, when they got old enough, they left, and they all moved up north to Chicago and you know, in Michigan and places like that. And I asked my mom, I said, why didn't your dad leave? Why? Because if he had left, we wouldn't be from here. It's just like, I don't know. I guess it was in God's plan. And it's like, we got trapped and stuck here, y'all. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, I live here, and I have no other choice but to make it do what it do, make it work. I'm looking to expand my business outside. Because Mississippi is such a small state as far as my business is concerned, everybody has their hand in the pot, pretty much doing the same thing every day. Is new businesses popping up doing the same thing that I'm doing, fly by night, you know, fluke businesses that just pop up overnight. And so, and come out and under, I can't, for lack of a better word, but you know, you have your prices, and then they come out and try to undermine what your prices are. And people always want to go for cheap, but cheap does not always mean better, and they find that out in the long run. But like, it's just so much competition. So I want to expand my businesses outside of the Mississippi area, because it's too much. People, you know, okay, well, like I said, I do party event, not necessarily event planning, but I do the decorations and stuff like that for parties. And people want these glamorous parties that they see on TV. And then you ask them, well, what's your budget? And they want to say they want the glitz, the glam, they want all the customizations and things like that. And then they tell you, well, my budget's like $300. Ma'am? $300 is not going to get it, baby. No. I got to live too. I got to eat too. I got to put gas in my car to drive as well. And I can't give you what you want for $300. I can't give you what you want for $200. You can't go and feed a whole party. You can't get a candy buffet table and all the treats to come with it and all of that to feed a crowd of 150 to 200 people for that little price. You know what I'm saying? It comes as a package plan, and you have to, if you want to feed everybody, if you want everybody to eat, if you want everybody to partake in your candy table, dessert table, you got to come up off that money, and it's not cheap. It's not. And for anybody to tell you that it is, or for anybody to quote you, if I come out and when I give you the hard facts of my business, and I come with you receipts and show you this is what I spent. And so for anybody to come and tell you that I can feed a party of 300 people or 4 or however and do a candy buffet table for $100, they're cheating themselves. And I'm just going to tell you that. They're cheating themselves, or they're going to cheat you, and you're going to find out in the long run. And if they do it for $100, they not paying themselves. I got to get paid, and I got to live as well. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. I just kind of wanted to come on here and kind of, you know, tell y'all who I am. Next time, I think I'm going to write stuff down because I'm just rambling, and I don't like to ramble. But mainly, I'm just trying to get in the swing of doing videos and getting myself back out there on YouTube, trying to also get myself comfortable being in front of the camera as well. So, once we do that, once I start back to feeling comfortable, we'll get into vlogging. I got some errands and stuff that I got to run today. I don't know if I'm that comfortable. Yeah, with vlogging in public and having a camera, we'll see. And a lot of people realize that sometimes people really not paying that much of attention. Especially if you're recording with your phone, they'll probably just assume that you're on the phone or something like that. And that's cool, too. So I can deal with that. But I hope y'all enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. As Miss True Redbone would say, I am not a secret. I love you, Miss True. But please like, comment, and subscribe, and let all your subscribers know, and fellow subscribers know that your girl Lady T is back in action, and she's back on this YouTube train as well. I'm not new to this, but and I can't even say I'm true to this, but I'm an oldie, and I just had to take a pause to get my life together, and now that life is okay. I can't say it's perfect, but it's okay, and I'm amongst, as my grandmother would stand up and testify in church and say, it's a great day to be amongst the land of the living. It's a good day to be above the ground. So if you have any old grandmothers, I'm a church girl to the heart and core of me, y'all. But I had to learn how to separate from what people expect of me and who I actually am. So, and I know God has a sense of humor, and God loves me who I am, and I am no longer bound by what other people's expectations. I saw the Niecy's World also, to be honest, challenge. That's something I probably would take part of. I don't know for sure, but I would like to. I would like to. I'm going to do a more official get to know me type video where I actually go and write down the questions. I just kind of wanted to give you the basics of who I am, and we'll get into the nitty gritty parts of it when I do an official get to know me type of video. So y'all, that's the reason why I stopped doing YouTube. I just had to kind of get my life together from being in that relationship that was ended horribly, y'all. And one day I'll probably do a story time type of video, and I'll get more into depths of that. So I'm just rambling and just fumbling all over myself, y'all. Well, I'm just trying to get into the swing of this, get into the swing of things of doing these videos and getting back comfortable in front of the camera. Because, like I said, I didn't say this. Because I did say this, but I had started this video and then I stopped and started over. So, I had a channel before this one, and what was the name of it? It was the same thing, Lady T Expressions, but it was catered to doing hauls and hair and hair videos and stuff like that for relaxed hair. That channel was took down because of copyright strikes. That's back when YouTube first started doing the copyright thing, and because when I was doing them, it wasn't that big of a deal. So yeah, so that's that, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here because I'm rambling. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, let everybody know that your girl Lady T is back in action. And tell everybody to get on this train with me, and let's enjoy the ride. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.